Greetings, family and community. I hope all is well with you, all is well with me. Today, we are going to talk about justice. So, I'm going to the dictionary first to give you the meaning of the word. It says here, just behavior or treatment. And I don't like when they take a word to explain the meaning of a word, but it's a concern for peace and genuine respect for people. Now, the Quran states, and I just Googled this, that justice is a central theme in the Quran, dictating the traditions of law and how they should be put into practice. There are two ways in which justice operates: in a legal sense and in a divine sense. Regarding justice in the legal sense, the Quran tells Muslims not only to conduct themselves, how to conduct themselves, but is also highly important regarding relationships with other people. It states what the various punishments for certain crimes should be, along with the justification behind this reasoning. Furthermore, it brings across the idea that anyone who propagates the message of justice and acts accordingly will be justly rewarded with their place in Jannah. With regard to divine justice, it says there's been a discourse between many commentators debating how justice will be fulfilled for different people, although all agree that Allah shall not do any injustice. It is debated as to how justice regarding non-Muslims functions, although Quran is not direct on justice for non-Muslims, but on 3 occasions this book clearly enunciates that the good deeds of the humans belonging to other religious backgrounds are not to be wasted before Allah. If you have a more better understanding and would like to share what justice is according to the Quran, please feel free to state in the comment section. Let's talk about justice according to what the Bible says. Justice is the ethical, philosophical idea that people are to be treated impartially, fairly, properly, and reasonably by the law and by arbiters of the law. That laws are to ensure that no harm befalls another, and that where harm is alleged, a remedial action is taken. It also states here, which I wanted to share, from a scriptural point of view, justice means loving our neighbor as we love ourselves and is rooted in the character and nature of God. And when I read that, I had to ask the same question that was asked in the days of old. Well, who is your neighbor? And the Bible says, Jesus makes it clear in a parable, that's of Luke 10:29 through 37, that our neighbor is anyone around us, regardless of their economic, religious, or socio-economic status. I hope this makes sense to you. So, when we're talking about unity, we want to talk about providing justice to those that are in the same country as we are. And that means that everyone is treated fairly. I hope this makes sense to you. Go ahead in the comment box and share with me your thoughts. Family, as we make our journey to Africa, the goal is to succeed on the continent, in the country that you decide to live in. We want to be successful, and we want our neighbors to be successful as well. We want to and need to unite in order to make a better Africa for you and for me. Does that make sense? I hope so. Peace and love.